Hey guys.
Alright folks, we're here today to check out the video that finished in first place in the Patreon poll of the week. Exit Eden. The song is Run, and it features Marko Hietala. He was doing a tour, South American tour. I can't remember with who else he was on tour with. I think it was Annette, from Amongst the Stars.
Yeah.
Well, that's where we know her from. Obviously, she's known for other shit, but that's where we discover her, if you will. So, anyways, I believe he was doing a South American tour with her. So he's on this song with Exit Eden, and I would be dying to check out this song regardless. But the fact that he's in it just makes it more appetizing. Because I don't think we've checked out anything with him since he left Nightwish.
Yeah, I think... No, we've definitely checked out...
No, I don't think he's released anything since he left Nightwish.
Maybe something like he's been a part of.
But not something new. This is like new.
This is brand new, yeah.
Yeah, this is new. Alright, so you ready?
Yeah.
Wow, what a great song, dude. What a great fucking song. And it looks like Exit Eden has a new album coming out called Femme Fatales. Very appropriate, I would say.
Yeah, very appropriate.
So that was glorious.
That was
Glorious.
I didn't like how he had his hair in the sand, though, man. You're gonna get all the hair, like the sand in the hair. It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah. It's for art. Whatever it takes, man. It's for art. I like his jacket.
Yeah.
Like the grasshopper style jacket.
Him again.
Oh, it's great to finally see him do some new stuff. And this was phenomenal. But that jacket, the conductor style jacket, like the grasshopper, it looks like that was exquisite. Looking great. Looks like he trimmed his beard a little bit too.
Yeah.
Not as long as it used to be. But yeah, what a great song.
Oh, it shows that his power is not in his beard, because trimming it
like Samson.
Exactly.
Well, Samson was not in his beard; it was in his hair. Yeah. What about if Samson got bald as he got old? Ever thought about that?
What the
If he started losing his hair with like old age and shit like that?
Well, then he would just get weaker.
Yeah, that's true. Did that affect his manhood as well, or just his strength?
Probably just the strength.
Okay. Anyhow, when the song started, because the song started with him singing, I'm gonna be honest. I'm like, is this as good? Because I know it's Exit Eden featuring Marko, but I was like, is this gonna be one of those songs where it's kind of Marko featuring Exit Eden? Because it kind of it's not necessarily common to get the feature to come in right off the bat right away. Because I'm not gonna lie, I thought, okay, Marko is gonna be featured in the song, maybe like in the choruses.
So he'll get a verse.
Maybe he'll get a verse like deeper in the song, something like that. So when he starts off the song, I was like, oh my god, man, we've missed this voice. It just reminded me of how good of a vocalist he is.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing vocalist. Like his voice, like nobody else sounds like that. Did you know he won the Masked Singer in Finland?
I did. You told me.
Yeah. I can't believe nobody knew it was him. Like, I mean, he has such a unique voice.
He does.
Unless he hit it a little bit and he changed it up a little bit.
Maybe.
I didn't see the show. So anyhow, I love the fact that this song...
It's different from like the one, like the North American one, where like you knew it was T-Pain, or you knew it was like Jericho.
Oh, Jericho! I knew it was Jericho like 5 seconds in.
Jericho was...
And I was telling your mother, that's Jericho, and she's like, how do you know? Like, how do you not know?
How do you not know?
Nobody else sounds that bad without auto-tuning. Like, it was really easy to tell that it was him.
And then with T-Pain, it was, damn, it's T-Pain. How do you know? Well, without auto-tuning, he still sounds like he has auto-tuning.
That is true, too.
He has an amazing voice, and the fact that,
They should take DJ Khaled and put him on The Masked Singer.
But what happened? He wouldn't even sing the song. The song would be like "Take on Me," and he'd be like DJ Khaled, like throwing up his own like ad libs on the different song. That's how you know it's him.
Oh my god. Well, everybody would know it would be him. Like, what's the point of having him with a mask? Anyhow, back to this song. I loved Marko's voice. I thought that was such a great opening to the track. I really digged it. But this is such a great song all around. It's definitely a track that you come for the vocals and you stay for the vocals. The sound and the music behind it becomes just the backdrop to the vocal performances that you get, and you get some really good vocal performances on this song. But he was the icing on the cake. He allowed the song to feel complete. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's a wide open song. It's a song that breathes really well. It's not overly symphonic. It's not overly over the top. It's not theatrical or cinematic. It's just like a really open song. Like there's not a lot of heaviness. There's not something grounding the track. It's a song that just feels like wide open. Like there's no better description of how it felt to me. So having his voice on the track kind of gave the song a little bit more substance, because their vocals are also like really light and really wide open, and when you put that with the sound that was already there, like very apple picking sound, everything was as light as a feather. So without him, the song perhaps would feel too thin, like there's not enough substance there. Do you see what I'm saying? But his voice, his tone, his delivery, it brings like this slight darkness to it that just makes the song feel a little bit more robust. So I thought it was a great track by all parties involved. What's your take?
I mean, you kind of you did your thing. I don't know.
Wax on, wax off.
Wax on, wax off. No, dude, the song is... I feel like it's just him on this song is what we kind of said at the start, where sometimes a feature could be the feature plus the band, or the band and the feature does nothing, or the feature has one line.
Like that Hammerfall King Diamond song?
This is exactly what I was going to. But this, in my opinion, was just the
50-50
it was the
almost.
perfect 50-50.
It was almost 50-50. Almost like a duet.
It wasn't...
But it's not a duet because there's 4 people.
It was I don't know.
A foursome.
No.
That's 4 people.
It's a quadruple et.
Okay, whatever it's called.
Whatever. Anyways, I think everyone had a perfect... Well, I wouldn't say everyone. I think the trio had their collective part. And I think...
Clementine had some moments where she went, like, onto the lead.
But I think...
overall was really about the three of them together.
And I think it was this song was a perfect balance of those 3 and their collectiveness and him. And it was a perfect mixture of both, allowing all 3 of them to have, their own times to shine, and then him to shine also.
It just reminded me of all of those great Nightwish songs with him on vocals, man. Like,
yeah,
he brought so much to the table. He's such a complete musician. He brings so much to the table. Like, not having this guy make any music would be an absolute crime against humanity. He's just... I'm a huge fan of anything that he does, because he puts like his soul in it.
I want him to do more of his solo stuff, because we did one of his solo stuff on the channel.
Wow, remember that album?
Is Annie.
Yeah, but because he released the album both in Finnish and in English. But that was what, before the pandemic, wasn't it? I'm going to say like 2018, 2019?
All I know is before the pandemic.
Wow, that was a long time ago.
I want to see more of that shit, because more of, he had that acoustic song and stuff. I like his voice, and in those kind of roles in those songs of that album, they were perfect. I want to just see more of that. I mean, I wouldn't want to say I want to see him again in Nightwish, because I love...
I think that boat has
sailed. The boat has sailed, and...
The boat has sailed.
And, the bass position has already been picked out, and the last thing I want is for a job to be lost. And I think for him, the best thing, in my opinion, and what I would love from him, is more solo shit. Because more solo stuff would really make the world a better place.
Yeah, and I think these songs that he does, like, he's done songs with Delane back in the day. Mm-hmm. The Gathering. So he's done songs with other artists. He's a great feature to have, because he's so unique in what he does and what he delivers vocally, that he adds a very distinct tone to whatever the song is that he does. So obviously getting him on a track like this, I think it's a huge coup from Exit Eden to have him on this track. I think that's massive for them, and such a great way to present this upcoming new record. So from a marketing standpoint, but even from a quality of having a musician like that on your record, kudos to them for pulling this off. But I feel like he's kind of at a point, maybe, I mean, I've never talked to the man, I don't know him personally, but I feel like he's a guy, at the beginning when he left Nightwish, I thought, okay, maybe he's done with the music business, maybe he's kind of fed up and he's walking away, he's done his thing, he has nothing to prove. But I think the music bug is still there. I mean, I don't think you can walk away and completely...
From that love.
And, yeah, because it's not just about that band or whatever. It's about you as a musician and the love that you have for making music. I don't think that ever dies. I just don't. I don't see that happening. I just don't. You can go through a period where you're a little bit upset about the way the music business is and the way the world is, and maybe your place in that group, and maybe he got tired of being a sailor on a ship and he wants to be the captain of his own rowboat, because he was on a big ship and maybe he wasn't, maybe his voice wasn't heard as well as he thought that it needed to be heard, because the boat is really big, so it's kind of hard for you to scream from one end of the boat to the other and people hearing what you have to say. But now when you're on your own little rowboat, like, you have no finger, the only finger you can point is a finger at yourself, because it's all you. But that also gives you a little bit more control of where you tour, how many times do you tour, where, how, with who. Like, you're in charge of your own destiny.
He just give himself some more comfortability.
Yeah, because he can decide to do one tour a year and that's it, or release a song here or a song there, or do a collaboration here. And, like, there's no pressure.
Yeah.
You do what fits you, what makes you comfortable, what you are comfortable with. There's no expectations. There's no machine. Because when you're in a band like Nightwish or like Sabaton or Within Temptation, whatever I'm talking about, like, massive bands like that, Iron Maiden, Metallica, there's a machine behind you. And sometimes you do things not that you want to do, but you gotta feed the machine. You gotta do this tour. Guess what? We sold these many records in this place. You know what? We gotta go do a tour there. What do you mean you don't want to do a tour there? We got to. Like, we sold all of these records. Fans want to see. Management is putting pressure. Label is putting pressure. The fan base is putting pressure. The other band members are putting pressure. It's a huge machine. When you're on at that scale, sometimes you get lost in the struggle of everything else that's going on around you, and then you perhaps see yourself giving 110% of who you are, and then at the end of the day, it's like the return, the ROI, the return on investment. Throwing some big words here. The ROI is not what you would hope for what you put in, and you start to feel like a little burnt out. You start to feel like it's not worth what you're giving up for on one end to what you're getting on the other. Things are starting to not to jive. You start to become a little bit, a little bit jaded by everything. And I think that's perhaps what happened with him. And now he took his time off, he regrouped, he reset and whatever. And now he's going to march to the sound of his own drum.
Yeah.
Or his own bass, if you will. And I think that's where he needs to be in order to be happy, in order to feel fulfilled. And kudos to him for being able to do that. More power to him.
Exactly.
Just continue to make music.
Please.
Feed the machine.
Us,
smaller machine.
We are the machine.
Feed the machine, please. Like, this song was amazing. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching this video. Let us know your thoughts on this song from Exit Eden with Marko Hietala. And hit us up in that comment section. We'll see you all at the next one.
See ya.